Welcome back again. In the previous lessons, our workflow learned how to understand user input. It can classify intent, extract parameters, and read documents. But so far, everything happened inside the workflow. Real applications need to do more than that. They need to call API, trigger services, or interact with external systems. That's what the tools node is for. So now let's continue with tools. At first, this node might look a little bit different from others. Okay? And that's because it doesn't define the logic itself. It simply executes a tool that already exists. And I will show you a tool that I have created. So first of all, let's see how many tools we have. We have 4 kinds of tools. Tools, custom tools, workflow tools, MCP tools. So usually we will use these tools. How can we find this? We can go to the plugins, go to the Explore Marketplace, click these tools, and you will find the tools you want. You can download it. Okay. And then you have the custom tools. Click the create custom tool, and you can view this OpenEye Swagger specification to know how to do the schema. And the third is workflow tool. After you publish an app, you can use it as a tool. And the next one is the MCP tool. So usually, for example, I have a linear. So usually I will use the linear MCP to connect it with the external tools. So there are some external functions the linear have. You can also publish an MCP tool yourself. So I will show you how to do this in the following part. So first of all, let me show you the common tools. You can click this A. And right here, we just put a tool which is called YouTube Analyzer. Just here. This is the plugin that I released just several days ago. So you can go to this check the readme. You see Bobby is me, and this tool is called YouTube Analyzer. It is a Dify plugin for searching and analyzing YouTube videos by keywords. So first of all, for this tool, it will search the YouTube videos by the keywords just right here. And after that, it will customizable the output fields such as the title, the URL, like count, comment count. So if you put it as true, so in the result, it will give you its title or the other ones. Okay, so let's try it. We connect it with an output. Test it run. And for the question, we can ask maybe Jarvis. So it shows the keyword is required. That's why, because we haven't filled in this keyword, right? Let's fill in this keyword. Okay, now it gives you a kind of JSON format, and it have title and URL because we only let title and URL be shown in the output. And after that, you can click the publish. So for the workflow tool, you can go to publish it as a workflow tool because we have published it before, so it shows like configure and managing tools. And also you can click this one and let this MCP tools in service. So after that, you can copy the server URL and go to the MCP server, paste this URL here, and give it a name such as a YouTube, and add it. Because it shows MCP tool YouTube already exists because we have configure one before. Something like this. Okay, and workflow tour is also like this. So after you publish it as a workflow tour or MCP tours, you can use this tour in this workflow again. Okay, and I hope you have understand this. Alright, congratulations. Now our workflow can understand input, extract structure, read documents, and take real actions. So this is the last core node in phase 2, and in the next phase, we will focus on some more advanced control, such as loops, automation, and system level design. I will see you in phase 3.